Hello everyone, this is Jaden Dunn with Kiss My Glass Antiques, and today we're at Downtown Antiques in Westplains, Missouri, and we're looking for cool glassware to resell or for my collection, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so starting off right here, we have this absolutely gorgeous cobalt blue Moon and Stars compo. This is Ellie Smith. So cobalt blue is like one of the more rare colors to find, and this compo was absolutely stunning. I would have definitely picked it up for my collection, but it was priced at $80, which isn't a bad price at all, but just out of the budget right now. So we just went ahead and put it back, but guys, be on the lookout for this color because, like I said, it is rare and hard to find and very collectible. Up here, there's also these cobalt blue Moon and Stars tumbler sets. Of course, in the cobalt blue, like I said, rare color, so very pricey. This is my favorite style of the tumbler, actually, just no stem, if you will. But these were priced at $24 each, so that's around $100 for just 4 of them. And of course, I would have liked to have at least 8, probably, just for a whole set. But the cobalt blue is collectible and hard to find, like I said, so $24 each. I would say you could probably price them at 18 and that would be pretty fair, so they were a little pricey in my opinion. This place was really, really cool, and this glass booth was awesome. I believe the person who fills this booth right here that we're looking at now and the one next to it are the same person. Get an overview. I'd also like to say that I'm sorry I filmed this in the wrong format, but the next one will be better. So here we have a little bit more Moon and Stars, which is this Ellie Smith Carnival Glass, red Carnival Glass bell. It does have the I don't know what they call that, but I think I call it the dinger. So the little part of the bell that actually makes it ring. We did actually go ahead and pick this up for my collection because I hadn't ever seen one, and it was so pretty, and it was only $20, which I believe is a good price for it, and it was just in perfect condition. I do set it down right here, but don't let that fool you because we did buy it. Down here, we're going to look at some Fenton. So this Fenton vase is actually one of the older style Fenton vases. It's in pink opalescent. I had never seen a vase like this before, I don't believe. Maybe I had, but not in the opalescent. It is signed, of course, on the bottom, and it is painted. So that actually happened in the factory. I've had some questions about that. The painting does happen before it's shipped out. It's not an aftermarket painting. This here was marked as Fenton, but I'm not so sure that it is Fenton, but I'm also not sure it's not Fenton. So this is just a pink or cranberry glass Jack in the Pulpit. I really like the ones that have the front split lip like we just looked at. This piece is whole. It's a whole teapot. I thought it was very pretty, very springy, and I do prefer the hull in the gloss finish, and this is one of them. You don't really see them as often as the matte finish pieces, but this teapot was really pretty, and I think that the pink and the green and the blue are just like springy colors, so this would be a great collection piece to have now. It's just awesome. Also, I really struggled to get that top off because I didn't know it had the little lip on it that keeps it secure. Right over here, I cannot remember what that tag says. Imperial glass? Okay, I think it says Imperial glass. And whenever I saw that, I was like, oh, really? I had no idea. So these are just really pretty emerald green candelabras with the heart shape. I don't know if I had seen these before, but they're very pretty, and so I wanted to get them on camera for you, and I thought it was cool that they were Imperial glass because I did not know that. A very nice set. I don't know what they were priced, but... So right here, which is the booth right next to the one we were just in, this is a old fire extinguisher that has been made into a lamp. I think it was really cool. I loved it. Super awesome. This just brings out the museum aspect, like I had said in the title. This place was almost a museum, which you'll see more of that later, but right here we have a silver set for like your dining room, and it was super cool because it was all exotic animals. There was lions, like you just saw, and tigers, and here's some leopards, and then these little butter knives are actually elephants. I thought this set was super neat, so I wanted to get it on camera for you guys. But this like vendor has really, really good taste. They had a really nice setup booth, so you can tell they took the time to actually like set it up and make it look really great. See, here's some tigers, and then I think there's like some steak knives. Yeah. Or I guess actually, yeah, sure. Whatever you want to call those guys in the elephants. And here's like the hole that I was talking about. They have a hole display right here, and that was in the matte finish. So you guys let me know in the comments if you like the gloss finish better or the matte finish. These were really interesting. Me and Luke thought they were like from an old gymnasium or something, but they're actually seats from an old church. I think it says Running Springs. We're gonna see in just a second. But like, look how cool these are. They had several sets of these. So for Dripping Springs Church. So they had, I think, 3 or 4 sets of these throughout the antique mall, and they were just really cool to look at, so I thought we'd get them for you. I also really liked this Aladdin kerosene lamp sign, and then right here next to him they had some of the lamps themselves and basically everything you could need to take care of them. So you don't really see that a lot anymore as like a setup for like a vendor, but it for just one specific thing. This place was really cool, you guys. So we're walking up the steps now, and we're gonna see these really cool lamps that have like, they're right here. These old style lamps, Victorian style, if you will. And they have these little cherubs on them, and I was like, oh, those are super cool. So they're gonna be really expensive, right? Guys, wait till you see how much they were. They were really great price. Little overview here of the upstairs, and then we're gonna go look at these. Now, they did have some damage, which I'll point out in just a second, but honestly, I didn't really think it was bad enough where you couldn't just turn the worst to the back and go on. See, on this lampshade, there's the damage. Like, you would just turn that around to the corner, right? Maybe it's just me, but yes, guys, $150 for these 1930s lamps. They were awesome. Like, look how pretty those are. That is such a great price for those, in my opinion. Here we're looking at some red glassware, which I thought was Avon, but looking at the sticker that we'll show in just a second, it doesn't say Avon on them. So if you guys know, I think it's going to show right here. Yes. So they say Cape Cod. So I don't know if that's like the style of the glass, or if like if they're Avon Cape Cod style, or if Cape Cod is the maker. So if you guys do know, please let me know down in the comments, because that's something I need to clear myself up on. One of my very favorite things to do when the antique mall has 2 levels is to look down over the level below us, because it's just so cool to see all the vendors. I love to do that, so I think I show it a lot in my videos if I can, but one last look at these lamps, guys. They're so cool. I love the cherubs. Absolutely beautiful. Would it even be a video of us if we didn't get ourselves in a mirror? This mirror made you look really short, so I promise I'm not that short. Here's more of what I was talking about with like the museum aspect. They had the most awesome stuff, really old stuff. This painting here in the Scandinavian style is so pretty. I should have seen who painted it, but this painting right here of this man is one of my absolute favorites that we saw in the mall, and I'll come right back to it. Another thing, they really like to expose themselves in these paintings, so you'll see that too. This is so pretty. That vase, gorgeous. I loved these framed pictures. So, anyway, back to this guy. Look at this picture. It's stunning. And the frame it's in. I didn't get a very good picture of it, but it has like cherubs. No, that's not the right word. As a beetle in the middle and snakes on the sides. It was so pretty. So pretty. I also thought these candelabras right here were awesome. Like, they're just so, the colors are just bright. I love them. Also, this little lady, showing the goods is fine. There was a couple of those, really pretty paintings, just from that style. The Buddha, showing the goods. Love it. Us again, hello. Then on this side, they had these fishing lures, more of like the native stuff is what we're going to see in just a second. The other side was more like the Victorian era, and this is more like America, early 1900s. Well, that was anyway, not the native stuff, but this painting right here was very, very interesting, and I tried to get it where you could see it without the glare from the lights, but it was a Native American painting of a Native American riding a horse, and like that's like the spirit of the horse and the rider. It was kind of sad, and when I saw it, I didn't really want to get it on camera, but then looking into it, I was like, no, we have to get it on camera. And over here, it's going to tell us right here about the painter, the person, the artist. So I did try and zoom in on it so you could read it, but you guys should just pause it and try and read it. Hold on, do I get the bottom? Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't really get the bottom. I had to change the aspect of the film for us. But if you guys want to see it, comment and I can just send you a picture of it if you can't read it all. But it was really cool, interesting story. And I also thought this picture right here, poster, was really interesting. It tells you all about the arrowheads in the Ozarks. So all the shapes and sizes and where they came from and who made them and, you know, what tribe and where they were found. And it's really cool. So I thought I'd get that on camera for you guys. Now, right over here, I didn't just get this camera for me to wave at you, but hi anyway. Over here, there was a bunch of like mid-century and late century, early century, I mean, furniture, which I love the furniture. This set right here that we're looking at right now is my favorite set, but I think it was 3,000 for 3 or 4 pieces. I think it was 4 pieces. It was the dresser, the bed. Well, this is a vanity. The vanity, the dresser, the bed, and I think an end table maybe. I couldn't really find anything wrong with them, but I would love to have this set in my house because it's just very retro. So here's the bed. They all match. And then the end table. And the dresser. Or is this called the chest of drawers? You guys let me know in the comments. And right over here is this really pretty stained glass window. And when I first looked at it, I thought I needed to get closer, but it says like $495. But when I first looked at it, I thought it said $49, and I was like, no, like this is worth way more than that. So super pretty. Yeah, $500, which I don't really know the going rate on stained glass. So you guys tell me if it was a good price. Here we have some clocks, and these 2 clocks down here that I'm zooming in on right now. We have one very similar to the one on the right. I think it's similar to the one on the right. So they were just very intricate, and I believe both of the tags said they worked, so that's pretty cool. But look at the little feet on this guy. They're super cool. $75. I think that was a good price for it. It does have a bit of damage on the top, which I think I barely show, but as if they had something setting on top of it and it like rubbed or it got wet. So don't set stuff on top of it. Yeah, right there. You can see the ring on the top there. I'm not really sure what that was from, but this one has the key to it. So I'm assuming the other one probably did, but just on the back. This piece right here, if I could have nothing else out of the antique mall, this is the piece I would pick. It was so pretty and intricate and gothic, and it would be perfect for your Halloween. We love Halloween, of course. I think I've told you guys that before, so I would have bought this piece if I had the money, but it was like $3,000, which honestly kind of surprised me. I thought it would be more. It's beautiful and so intricate, like the different levels and the shelving and stuff in it is perfect. This set, I believe it was a Japanese herb cabinet. Now, I don't know if that's really what they would use it for, but... And this other piece, we'll come right back to it. That cupboard is the second thing I would have picked out of this antique mall. It was awesome, you guys. I love this antique mall. I'll definitely be going back. It was just more museum-like and had so much history in it, and I really enjoyed seeing that. And there was a lot more that I didn't show in this video, because if I showed the whole thing, it probably would have been like 2 hours long. But the paintings, the history, it had history about just the town in it too, so that was awesome. Of course, I'm from Missouri, so I've been there before, but... Now, this cabinet was completely Fenton clown. I mean, you guys are going to look at it. This little horse actually is Kanawha. So, except for that, the rest of it is Fenton, I believe. You guys should tell me in the comments what's your favorite Fenton piece that's in here that you see, but I'll show you just a second what mine was. They had lots of stuff I hadn't seen, like there's a purple opalescent bear I think I'll show in just a second, and they also have bears that lay on their sides right there. You can see them. I hadn't seen the bears that lay on their sides before, so that was pretty neat. Also, they had some really pretty cats. This cat, there was another one below it, I think pink maybe. Yeah, here's that purple opalescent bear. Now, I don't really know the running rate on these right now, but I just really like this purple one. I'm sure it would be higher dollar than the other ones. I think it said, did it say $15 on that? I should have bought that. Anyway, that's beside the point. My favorite item was this little turtle right here. Look how cute he is. He got the little flowers painted on him. Super cute. I loved that guy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is the last clip, but I really appreciate you guys, and I just want you guys to know that I love making these videos for you, so I hope you love watching them with us. Thank you guys for coming with us today. We appreciate you. Okay guys, so we came out with the Moon and Stars Carnival Glass bell, and that's it, but it was really cool in there, and I'm really glad we got to see that and that I filmed it. So thank you guys for watching. I did realize that I shot it in the wrong viewpoint, so if I can't get that fixed, thanks for watching the video anyway. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.